if you want to build an AI HVAC receptionist for $0 and in under 10 minutes, this is the fastest way to get started with AI automation. Hey everyone, I'm Adhiraj. Welcome back. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to build a fully automated HVAC voice agent using Vapi and n8n. This agent's going to pick up calls instantly, ask the right questions, check your calendar, and book real appointments automatically. By the end, you'll have a real working HVAC agent that you can use for your own service business or offer as a complete solution to local heating and cooling companies. All right, so let's get started. First off, you want to go to Vapi, create an account if you already haven't done so, and let's start off by creating a new assistant. So let's go to Assistants and create assistant. Okay, you can name this something like HVAC agent. Awesome. Now, just like for our plumbing agent, we're going to use model 4.1 mini. This is the best one for my testing I've seen for service-based businesses. Also, it's perfect for voice calls. Leave it on assistant speaks first. This just means that our agent's going to talk first when it answers the phone. And finally, for our system prompt now over here, go to my school community and you'll get the file from there. It's called Master HVAC. Oh, sorry, this is for the n8n. It's called Master Prompt HVAC. Okay, let's copy this and paste this in here. And this prompt basically defines our agent's personality and tells it everything from how to talk like a human, what tools to use, and in what order. We're going to go over tools next. And basically the whole playbook, okay? Now for our first message, you can change this for your use case, but we can use this for our demo right here. And after you paste this in, click publish. All right. So now our assistant now behaves like an HVAC receptionist. So now we need to give it tools because it can't really do anything. So go over to tools and we're going to add 3 tools. First one is availability HVAC. Here we go. And for our JSON over here, availability HVAC. Just paste this in here. This just gets the availability. Apply. Save. And you'll see this is the parameter that pulls up, search date. Next tool is book appointment HVAC. And for this, switch that to JSON. Grab the file. And save. And yep, so this one we're actually booking the appointment. So we need the start time, and date, and then the client's name. Okay, and then the final tool is qualify HVAC. All right, parameters. And this is just asking questions like whether their unit is still running, what the issue is actually about, what it affects, and then distills it down to these 3 variables basically. Apply and save. All right. Now I just like to double check everything loaded up correctly. So parameters, this one loaded up fine. This is good. And this is good. Awesome. So the gist is whenever someone like a caller says something like, can someone come in today? The agent's going to fire one of these tools. So basically, okay, let me clear it up. So if a caller asks for an appointment, Vapi is going to trigger availability HVAC. Then when a caller actually picks a time that works for them for the appointment, Vapi is going to trigger book appointment HVAC. And then if a caller actually describes their issue, Vapi is going to trigger qualify HVAC. All right. So Vapi does all the hard work of structuring that information for us, and then sending that over to n8n for processing. Okay. So now we've created the tools, but we actually need to link it to our agent. Okay, so let's go over to tools and select those 3 tools we just made. Let's publish that. Okay, so now the tools are linked to our agent. Awesome. Now we need to go ahead and create a phone number for our agent. Looks like I already made one earlier. And let me just delete this and I'll do it again just to show you, walk you through it. So it's pretty straightforward. If you're in the US, you get 10 free phone numbers. Okay. Making sure that I deleted. Okay. Let's see, get that. All right, so let's create a phone number here. And you can use any number. So let's use 346 as the area code. And you can name this HVAC agent. And over here, you're going to want to assign it that assistant that we just created. So assign it to HVAC agent. And make sure that it's set to the inbound settings because this is an agent which answers calls. If it was doing outbound calls, then you would assign it to the outbound settings. Click save. Just go back to assistants. So now your HVAC AI has a real working phone line. In fact, you could call this number up right now and it would answer. It would give you this first message and you could have a full conversation with it. But unfortunately, it won't be able to actually do anything because the backend isn't connected yet. Okay, so let's build out the backend. Let's go over to n8n. And it's going to show up completely empty for you. That's okay. Go over to the file master HVAC. And so what I did here, I just Command A to grab everything, Command C to copy, Command V. All right. So I already did the hard work for you. Just copy paste it in. And what you're going to need to do now is update this calendar node and link your account over here. And also in this calendar node, you're going to want to link your account over here. And in our code node, you can update this to your time zone and to your business's actual to your business's hours. So I've already pretty much explained all this really in depth in my plumber demo, but I'm gonna skim through it. If you have any questions, just comment it or watch that video as well. So this webhook gets fired every time AI triggers a tool. The request arrives here. Now, while we're at this webhook, we actually need to connect our Vapi to this n8n. So you want to go to grab the production URL, copy this over, go back to Vapi, and go to messaging. Paste this in here. Okay, server URL. And also go to server messages and unclick everything except for function call. Otherwise, you're going to get a whole lot of executions that will just waste all your runs for the month. Okay. So turn off everything except for function call. Although end of call report is pretty useful too, but we just don't need it right now. Okay. Awesome. Next, route by tool. Depending on what tool was being called, it's just going to route it accordingly. So availability, book appointment, qualify. We get the calendar, so we check all available slots over here, and then we merge the data from the actual tool call to what tool was called, and data from the webhook, as well as getting all the available calendar slots. Then this is just code to actually generate all of the available slots and then filter it to what works, and then format it into a readable output. So that we can actually say that in a human way to the caller. All right. So then we actually reply with those slots. Okay. Book appointment is pretty straightforward as well. We're literally just booking it with all the details that our tool has gathered from our qualify tool call. If you remember, we're asking, is it actively running? What's it affecting? And so we're just extracting all that data and throwing it into our calendar. And this is just so the technician has all the possible relevant information prior to them actually arriving to the person's house. And then this is just confirmation that the appointment was successfully booked. So then now Vapi can then tell the caller, like, you're good to go, your appointment was booked. Okay. And this is just successful qualification. just saying that everything was good on that end as well. All right, pretty straightforward. Again, I kind of skimmed through that. I went way more in detail in my plumber video. Any questions, throw it in the comments. Let's now put this to the test, and I'm going to open up my calendar and we can give our agent a call. Oh, also you want to set this to active. All right, yeah, so I just renamed the webhook URL in a different workflow. You won't have this issue, so, but just in case you do run into that issue, it just means that this URL conflicts with another workflow. I've just been doing a lot of testing. So, okay, but now it should work. Okay, workflow activated. Cool. I'm going to open up my calendar now. Switch it to, okay, and I'm going to switch it to the one that's linked with n8n. Okay. And let's go back to Vapi, phone numbers. Let's call up this number. Now, there's been some issues where the phone's audio doesn't get picked up by my microphone. I'm working on fixing that, but let's see. Hopefully, should be pretty audible.
Thanks for calling Los Angeles HVAC Co. This is Riley. What's going on with your system today?
Hey, Riley, my AC is just blowing warm air.
Gotcha. Is the AC unit running right now, or is it completely off? And is this just the cooling that's acting up?
Yeah, my AC is not running and it's just my cooling.
Okay. Here's the plan. We'll get one of our licensed techs out for an emergency service visit. We'll check it out and get your AC cooling again. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay. And we'll just
Yeah, could we do tomorrow at 9 a.m.?
9 a.m. tomorrow is wide open. Want me to put for you?
Yes, please.
Awesome. And what's your phone name for the appointment?
Adiraj Hungal?
All right. We'll get you down for tomorrow, Saturday, November 15th at 9 a.m. Does that sound right?
Sure. Sounds right. All right.
We'll have you comfortable again.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Yeah, so it booked the appointment really nicely, straight to my calendar. Did get my name wrong, although I did say it pretty fast and enunciate it. But as you can see, it literally noted all of the details that I mentioned. So it's not running, just affecting cooling, and did parse my issue all correctly, and even noted my phone number. It's pretty cool. Okay? And got the time right to my time zone, 9 a.m. to 9:15. That is your complete HVAC AI receptionist, with Vapi handling the voice and n8n handling the logic, and Google Calendar taking all of the bookings. Now, if you want the full JSON workflow, the HVAC prompt files, and the code templates, everything is inside my school community. Download the files, duplicate the workflow, and you'll be able to build your first client demo in under an hour. If this video helped, like, subscribe, and comment which industry you want me to build out next. See you in the next one.